listeners, welcome to English Made Simple.
We are so happy to have you listening today.
We really are. And, we talk to English learners all the time, right?
Oh, totally. Every single day.
Yeah. And there is this one problem that almost everyone has. It is so common.
Right. You study hard, you know all the complicated grammar, but then someone asks you a simple question.
Exactly. They just ask, hey, what do you do today?
And your mind just goes completely blank.
It is the worst feeling. I mean, you have this huge vocabulary, but talking about your basic daily routine, it just feels impossible.
Well, that is because textbooks teach us the rules, but they do not really teach us the natural rhythm of everyday life.
Right. Native speakers use very simple but very specific phrases to talk about their days.
Yeah, and if you do not know them, it can feel really overwhelming.
So that is our mission for today. This is a deep dive entirely focused on helping you describe your daily routine.
Yes, naturally and confidently, we are going to walk through a full day together.
And we want to keep this super relaxed, slow-paced, friendly, just, like two friends chatting.
Exactly. So to talk about the day, we have to start at the very beginning. Opening your eyes.
Rise and shine. The morning routine.
Yes, and right away, there are two phrases that really confuse people. Wake up and get up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, on the surface, they sound like the exact same thing.
They do, but they actually describe two entirely different steps.
How so?
Well, wake up is what your brain does.
Yeah.
It is mental.
Yeah.
Your eyes open and you are awake.
Okay, right. But I can wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and just lie there in bed for an hour.
Exactly, because you haven't gotten up yet.
Yeah,
Get up is purely physical. It is the action of moving your body out of bed, your feet hitting the floor.
that is such a good way to remember it. So mental first, then physical. You wake up and then you get up.
Right, and a lot of us really struggle with that second part, the getting up part,
Oh, totally. Which leads us to that button on the alarm clock.
the snooze button.
Yes, I am so guilty of this. Let's do a quick, realistic mini role play to show how we talk about this in real life.
Sounds good. You start.
Okay. Hey, what time did you set your alarm for this morning?
Well, I set it for 6:30, but I hit the snooze button 3 times.
Wow, 3 times. So you finally got out of bed at like 7.
Yeah, I am definitely not an early bird today. I didn't even make the bed.
That was great. And, I always thought that idiom was funny. Early bird.
Right, like the early bird catches the worm.
Yeah. It paints this picture that mornings are a competition. Like, if you do yoga or exercise right away, you win.
It does set a demanding tone, doesn't it? But, well, whether you are an early bird or you hit snooze, eventually you have to get ready.
True. So we are out of bed. Now we move to the bathroom.
Right, personal care. This is where we use phrases like, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and wash my face.
And here's a big one. Showering. A lot of learners want to say, I do a shower.
Oh, yes, I hear that a lot. But in English, we say, take a shower.
Take a shower. Why is that?
Well, take is what we call an empty verb here. It just helps you experience the action. You don't build a shower, you just experience it. So you take a shower.
I love that.
Yeah.
So simple. You take a shower, and after that, you need to put clothes on.
Exactly. We call this getting dressed.
And getting dressed looks very different depending on your day, right?
Oh, absolutely. If you are going to the office, you get dressed in professional clothes.
But if you're working from home, getting dressed might just mean putting on a clean t-shirt and some sweatpants.
Very true. Comfort is key. So we are clean, we are dressed. Next up is the kitchen.
Breakfast time. Now, I cannot function without my morning coffee. I have to make coffee first thing.
Really, I am much more of a tea person. I like to have some green tea and maybe make some healthy oatmeal.
Oh, you are so much healthier than I am. I just need to, fuel up for the day.
Fuel up, that is a great phrase.
Let's actually pause here for a second. We want you, the listener, to practice this.
Yes. Speaking out loud is the best way to build confidence.
I'm going to say a few morning phrases slowly. Just listen and repeat right after me. Ready?
Go ahead.
I wake up at 7 o'clock.
Good. Now try this one. I take a shower.
Awesome. And one more. I brush my teeth and get dressed.
Excellent job. Doing that every day will really help your mouth remember the words.
Absolutely. Okay, so we are dressed and we have had breakfast. It is time to leave the house.
Yes, the journey to work or school. And English has a very specific word for this daily trip.
The commute.
Right, the commute.
Now, why do we say commute instead of just travel to work?
Well, travel sounds like a vacation, right? A commute is specifically that daily routine trip you take to work or school every single day.
Ah, okay. So it is the routine that makes it a commute.
Exactly. You can take the bus, ride the metro, or drive to work. It is all your commute.
And people do very different things on their commute. If you take public transit, you can read a book or maybe do some people watching.
People watching is great. Or if you drive to work, you can listen to English learning podcasts.
Exactly. The perfect time to practice. But what if you work from home or study online?
Then your commute is just walking from your bedroom to your living room.
That is the best kind of commute.
It really is. So you finally arrive at your desk, you put your bag down, turn on the computer, and the workday begins.
Time to check emails.
Oh, the never-ending inbox.
Right. I always have to make a to-do list first thing or I just feel lost. And then usually I have
Meetings, studying, doing projects, it takes a lot of energy.
It really does. If you're enjoying this, subscribe to our channel for more English listening practice.
Yes, please do. So we are working hard. But right around, say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
your energy just completely drops.
Yes, the afternoon slump.
The midday slump, it is so universal. You just feel sleepy and slow.
Definitely. And the best way to fix the slump is to take a break.
Exactly. It is time to have lunch.
Now, some people go out to eat, but I usually bring lunch from home. It saves money.
Let's do another quick role play for this. It is a very common office conversation.
Okay, I will be the coworker again. Hey, are you going out to eat today?
No, I think I'm just going to eat at my desk. I brought lunch from home.
Oh, nice. What did you bring?
Just some leftovers from dinner last night. Chicken and rice.
Sounds good. Enjoy.
See? Simple, friendly, and very natural.
Leftovers is such a great word. Literally just the food that is left over from yesterday.
Exactly. So you have your lunch. Maybe you get a second cup of coffee to fight that afternoon slump.
Yeah, and you go back to work, you finish your tasks, and finally the workday is over.
The best feeling. It is time to head home.
Head home. I love that phrase. And this is where the vocabulary of the day really changes.
It does. We move from productive, active words to relaxing words.
So you walk in the door, you take off your shoes, and then what is the first thing you do?
I get changed.
Get changed. Now, wait. Earlier we said get dressed. What is the difference?
It is a great question. You get dressed in the morning to face the world, but you get changed when you take off those work clothes and put on comfortable clothes just for yourself.
Ah, I see. So I get changed into my sweatpants.
Exactly. Getting changed helps your brain shift from work mode to home mode.
That makes total sense. So we are comfortable. Now it is evening.
Right. Time to cook dinner, eat, and wash the dishes.
Which can sometimes feel like a lot of work. You know, evenings can be very different. Sometimes I have a very productive routine.
Like what?
Well, on a weekday, I might cook a healthy dinner, wash the dishes right away, and maybe do some exercise or study.
But what about the weekend?
Oh, weekend evenings are my lazy routine. I order a pizza, sit on the sofa, and just watch TV or browse YouTube for hours.
Nothing wrong with that. Browsing social media is how a lot of people relax.
Yeah, it helps me, what is that phrase? Wind down.
Wind down. That is a fantastic phrasal verb.
Can you explain that one? Because
Yeah.
it sounds kind of mechanical.
It is. Think of an old wind-up toy. In the morning, you turn the key, making it really tight. That is your energy. All day, the toy runs around fast.
Right, running around doing chores and working.
But in the evening, the spring slowly loses its energy. The toy slows down. It winds down.
Oh, I love that analogy. You are literally slowing your body and your mind down.
Exactly. You are preparing for rest.
Speaking of rest, the day is almost over. We are winding down and it is time for bedtime.
The final part of the daily routine.
Now, there are some good habits and bad habits here. A good habit is preparing for tomorrow.
Yes. Making your lunch or picking out your clothes the night before, it makes the morning much easier.
Definitely. And a lot of people have a skincare routine, washing their face before bed.
But there is a very common bad habit, looking at your phone in bed.
Oh, the blue light is terrible for your sleep. It is much better to read a book in bed.
I agree. Now, when we talk about this final step, learners often use the wrong phrase. They say, I go to sleep.
Right. But native speakers usually say, I go to bed, or I'm heading to bed.
And then, the actual moment you start sleeping, we call that falling asleep.
Falling asleep. I always want to ask about this. Why do we say fall? It sounds like an accident, like falling down the stairs.
It does sound a bit chaotic, doesn't it? But in English, we use the word fall for things that we cannot consciously control.
Oh, like falling in love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You do not plan to fall in love, it just happens to you. Sleep is the same way.
That is so interesting.
You can control going to bed. You walk to the bedroom, you lie down. But you cannot force your brain to sleep. You just have to relax and let it happen. You fall asleep.
Wow. So go to bed is the action, and fall asleep is the natural result.
You got it.
Well, we have covered the entire day, from waking up to falling asleep.
But before we finish, we really want to make sure you, the listener, can confidently say these phrases.
Yes, it is time for some dedicated speaking practice. We are going to slow way down now.
Just listen to the phrase and then say it out loud wherever you are.
Here we go. I check my emails and make a to-do list.
Great. Try this one. I take a break and have lunch.
Perfect. Let's do an evening one. I get changed into comfortable clothes.
Awesome. And one more. I wind down by reading a book.
Really excellent work. The more you say these out loud, the more natural they will feel in a real conversation.
Practice really does make perfect. You are doing a great job.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with a thought.
Yes. Does the way we describe our routine actually change how we feel about our day?
I really think it does. I mean, if you constantly tell people, I am so busy, I have no time, you are going to feel stressed.
But if you change your words, if you say, I had a very productive day, it feels completely different. You feel in control.
And the same goes for relaxing. Instead of saying, I was so lazy tonight, which makes you feel guilty.
You can say, I planned to wind down and rest.
Wow, yes. Language really shapes our reality.
It does. When you use natural, comfortable English to describe your day actually feels a little more comfortable too.
What a perfect way to end. Well, we really hope you feel much more prepared to talk about your daily routine now.
No more freezing up when someone asks about your day.
Exactly. If you enjoyed listening to us, comment where you're from and tell us if you found this helpful.